So what we're going to report on today, track has been spotted on site for Pantheon at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Hello there guys, my name is Coach Chai, YouTube channel Doncaster Board, but built for Theme Park News, and welcome to a Theme Park Newsroom update from Pantheon at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Now this is on some track arrival that was spotted on site, so before we get started with that, some reminders. Make sure you go check out the video from earlier today from Flamingo Land on their 10 looping coaster track spotted on site. Make sure you go and check out yesterday's video from the Blade at Alton Towers. Looks pretty much going. People saying it's going to be down for extensive maintenance, as is Alton Towers saying that, but again, we don't know for sure. So is this really RIP the Blade? It looks pretty much certain that it could be going, from what we did from the video yesterday. So make sure you go watch that video. Make sure you go watch all of our other videos on the channel. Bit of a reminder, like I said in the Flamingoland video on trips, York Maze Halloween Scream next Friday. Make sure if you're there on the press night or the opening nights we say on Friday, make sure you are make sure you spot out for me. If you want a photo, if you want to say hi, that's absolutely fine. I'm open to anything. If you want to say hi, that's fine. If you want to have a photo, that's absolutely fine. A selfie, don't mind a bit of selfie action. But if you do see me at the event, just say hi. But yes, let's get on then with some Theme Park Newsroom updates. More Theme Park Newsroom updates. So we've got another one coming later from Project 2021 at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. But this is on Pantheon. This is their Intamin multi-launch coaster, similar to Soaring with Dragon. You know, it's got so many fantastic elements. It's themed to the Roman gods. It's themed to 5 specific gods. And the name is actually a Greek word from a term where it's like a collection of gods. And we do have some track arrival. Now these photos are courtesy of Busch Gardens Williamsburg themselves on Twitter. So make sure you go and check them out on Twitter. They've got a brilliant account. And here are the images on your screen now. Fantabidosi. Look at that track. Doesn't it look fantastic? So for those of you who have no idea what this coaster is, and sort of want me to go over some of the details that we went over before, make sure you go check out the analysis video that we did when it was first announced. That's in the Busch Gardens SeaWorld Park playlist, so make sure you go check that out. But this, if you want some extra details, again, has a length of 3,328 feet, a height of 178 feet, a speed of 72.5 miles per hour, a 95 vertical degree angle, and 2 LSM launch, well, an LSM rolling launch and an LSM multi-pass boost. So that's some fantastic elements. In terms of trains, we've got 2 trains with 5 cars per train, and riders are arranged 2 across in 2 rows for a total of 20 riders per train. It's themed to the gods Pluto, Neptune, Mercury, Minerva, and Jupiter. And it's actually, if you see the thumbnail for the analysis and go into depth with it, and if you look on pictures on the internet as well, you can see basically, you know, pictures of like different elements of the ride, themed to each different god, as well as the current gold section of track. By the way, if you see the track arrival on, well, the track that's on your screen at the minute, you can see it looks brilliant, doesn't it? And I'll get on to the last image once I've finished reading about this. Now, it is mentioned on RCDB as an Intamin Blitz coaster. However, we know it's like a Soaring with Dragon Intamin multi-launch, but again, they could trick us. It could be a Blitz coaster with that multi-launch Soaring with Dragon vibe, with the train design, etc. So again, we're not too sure about that. But what we are sure about is the construction site itself. So you've seen the track arrival, now see on your screen now, Fandabidosi, that is actually a picture from BGW, Busch Gardens Williamsburg on Twitter as well, from the construction site itself. So you can see the lift of Apollo's chariot and nearly all of Tempesto in the background. And you can see diggers, you can see cranes. I can see a crane. But you can see loads of foundations are built on site, but track hasn't officially gone up yet. But you saw the track on site. Again, looks fantastic. Nice gold, brownish colour. More gold to me than brown. And we could definitely predict that in the next week or two, or the next few weeks, we'll start to see track actually being built onto those foundations, and actually track starting to go up on site. Obviously, the winter season for Busch Gardens Williamsburg will be the busiest time in terms of construction, because usually the main rides, I'm not too sure about the winter event at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, or Busch Gardens in general. I'm not too sure if they operate the rides or not, but if they do or if they're not, then winter season is usually a busier time for construction for new rides, due to the fact that it could be easier to work with less people in the park, if any at all. But the winter weather can be very harsh and stall construction, which can be a big negative. But hopefully, fingers crossed, construction will start up in the next few weeks on Pantheon's construction site in terms of getting track on the foundations, get them all built. Now, of course, there is another coaster that's been talked about for 2021. That will come in the Theme Park Newsroom update later on today. So thank you very much for watching this track arrival from Pantheon construction update here on Coaster Channel YouTube channel. Don't cast the ball, but built for Theme Park News. Make sure you like the video if you've loved it. Comment your thoughts on Pantheon down below, and subscribe to the channel by clicking the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, keep living the coaster life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.